Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm James, the Chief Technical Officer at Rift, and with me is India, the Processing Manager from Motion Control Products, which is Rift's sister company.
In today's session, I'll be interviewing James to go over the details of Rift's new range of electric valve actuators. James, can you tell me about the different products that are available?
Thank you, India. So in front of us here is the RAL600, which is aimed at high torque environments. 600 Newton meters covers almost every valve that's installed, and it's certified for explosive atmospheres, so it's suitable for harsh environments. This is the 300 Newton meter actuator within the range, and you can see it's mounted on a standard customer butterfly valve as an example of exactly the kind of application it would be used for.
Oh, interesting. Do the new actuators include features from your traditional range?
They do, India, and the RAL range has got a couple of features that aren't in our traditional range, which I'll cover, including the highly visible visual position indicator and the declutchable manual override handle, which gives a lot of safety and security in the field once the actuators are installed. All of our standard actuators come with a series of features. Fail-safe, which is a battery backup functionality as to what happens when the external power fails in the environment. Does the valve open, close, or go to an angle? Proportional control, which we call modulation, which traditionally works on a 4 to 20 milliamp control loop with feedback. We have a nice feature called wiggle, which allows the extension of life in valves. It's aimed to extend the life of valves, and what wiggle does is it wiggles the valve on a timer, so periodically, so say once a day, for 5 or 6 degrees, the actuator will move the valve out of the seals and back in, just to clear any debris off the valve, and that just prolongs the life of the valve. We also have a fairly unique feature, which is a custom torque settings to provide stem shear protection within the valve.
Thank you for that, James. What led you to develop a range of metal enclosed actuators?
So it's a bit of a change from us. Our traditional actuators were plastic housed. The metal enclosed actuators are aimed at harsher environments, harsher environmental conditions, and much more rugged environments, all mining and gas, water industry infrastructure, where plastics just won't cope, and you need a metal enclosed actuator to deal with the environment.
That's understandable. Which industries would benefit from the new range of actuators?
So it has a broad appeal across a wide range of industries, but particularly potable water, which is drinking water control and management, wastewater, hydrogen, oil mining and gas, chemical processing, and any of the regular chemical or automation processes.
Perfect. Are the new actuators still energy efficient, and do they operate in low power environments?
So all of our actuators operate off 10 to 30 volts DC, and they only draw a maximum of 5 watts when the battery is charging, 2 watts when the battery is charged. So that allows the customer a really reduced infrastructure cost, and has opened up a number of applications where the actuators have actually been installed completely off grid, operating off either a solar panel or a battery system, with no other infrastructure costs and no other cabling infrastructure.
What certifications come with the RAL product?
So all of our RAL range is UK CE marked, and we work to a British and European standard, which is called ISO 15714-2, which sets out the parameters for part-turn, multi-turn and linear electric actuators. The RAL600 also has special environmental certification as an option to the UL Class 1 Division 2.
What valves are the RAL products designed for?
So our actuators are actually largely valve agnostic, which means we're suitable for mounting on any valve within the industry. As standard, our actuators are specified with what's called an ISO 5211 mount, which is a standard declaration of how the bolts are configured and the size of the valve stems. But we offer a range of custom drive adapters and flanges from the factory on discussion with customers.
Remote control analytics and preventative maintenance has become a big thing in the industry lately. How does this new range address this?
So it's an interesting question. We have a microcontroller within our actuator, and we store information on the actuator from commissioning all the way through its life. Quite particularly, we store the information about the last 50 moves and highs and lows in environmental conditions that the actuator's seen, and that information can periodically be uploaded into a cloud database system, which allows us or the customer, with the customer, to look at how the application's performing and the valve's performing, and to compare back as to how the application's changed from commissioning, which lets us plot the lifetime of a valve through its life and see how the system is degrading over time and plan accordingly.
So I can see that they're very compact. Was this intentional?
Yes, indeed. In the approach from the customers, there were a number of applications and environments that were uniquely difficult to automate, and in fact, in one installation that we've been working with particular water company with, the installation is 5 meters down a manhole that a man can only just fit down, and the valves are installed very close to the chamber wall. There isn't a traditional actuator that would have fitted into that environment, so the compact, powerful design allows the actuators to automate in environments that haven't traditionally been suitable for actuators. So thank you for the questions, India, and
You're welcome.
thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on our channel, and check the link in the description for more information.